And we're live. Welcome to Strikeout Beer, episode number 235 with your pals Alan and Rapid Dave. I'm Alan.
I'm Rapid Dave.
We got Snowman in the house. My beer bros, what's brew tonight?
Hello.
Ah, you like that? Like new, but brew?
I like
and
that.
Cletus is in the house. I'm here to FS up.
Oh, Jesus, stupid cat.
What is going on, everybody? Another week. We're back again. Old School 2.0 is in the house. What's going on, brother?
I missed the first
What?
I missed 1.0.
I thought all we've talked about is how much better 2.0 is.
Oh, is he an upgrade? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
I'm
missed-
so confused
I
right now.
missed 1.0.
That time that guy was like, "Oh, it's Joe Rogan 2.0." I was like, "Oh, so we're better than."
Yeah, I didn't get it, right?
I was
Like,
confused because
I'm-
typically, like the new versions are better, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't know, man.
No, the guy was just trying to be a troll, and he like
Yeah.
gives a compliment. I go, all right, cool.
Cool.
It's like,
Whatever.
my nose itches so why?
What is your deal?
Every time the camera turns on or something like that, man, my nose and everything starts messing with me. I'm like,
You're just a mess today.
I am a mess.
Like it's time to put you down.
I
think.
swear. I
Like-
wish somebody would.
Like
I am beyond
at this
help.
point in time, it'd be like a mercy killing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just put me out of my misery.
Oh man. We got a lot of NFL stuff to talk about today.
What'd you do this weekend? I'd rather talk about that first.
What did I do?
Oh, I just playing because you're gonna talk about
I
your
don't
kids
know.
or something.
I don't know what I did. Like,
I don't want to talk about you.
what did I do?
Did you do anything exciting? Have you been
No.
anywhere or done anything?
I took the kiddo to the movie, you know.
Buckeye Bunny, B from
Well-
O. Old School's bringing his awesome YouTube viewers and
Stopping by real
streams over
quick to say hey and drop that thumbs up. Thumb up. We'll see y'all after I get done. If y'all are still in an hour. Yeah. Big question. Is it okay to drink a bottle of wine and switch the whiskey? Why not?
Sounds like a rough idea. Just stay with wine. Just stay with wine.
But if you're out of wine and you're going to keep drinking, they both start with W's. They both start with W's. So it's like the same thing, right?
It's not like I haven't done it before, but I think it's gonna, it's just gonna knock your socks. I'm giving you just a little bit of a heads up, man, that you might have a rough night.
I say, let's just say you're at home, you knock back a bottle of wine, and the bottle of whiskey says, "Hi, buddy."
Hey, buddy.
You don't be rude.
Don't be rude.
Go and drink it.
Big shout out to Old School Wizard. All right, let's get a little shot of this stuff.
So we're drinking a local crush.
Yeah.
It's a Kolsch from 512 Brewing.
Excuse me.
Which is in Austin, Texas.
Yeah, man.
Austin. Boston? Yeah, Boston.
Austin. Let me hit this.
It would be rude, wouldn't it? It would be rude, Cletus.
See,
it would be rude not to drink the bottle of whiskey at this point.
My everything on my computer just sucks. Like, it just sucks now. I think I got too many. I've downloaded too many files on this computer.
Much pornography.
Nothing works on this thing anymore.
There's too much horn on that computer. And by horn, I mean porn.
No.
Just what? No, we can't say that.
I mean, I guess you can, yeah. And it's a Mac, so it's like the safest thing in the world to watch it on.
Right. Like if you're gonna watch porn, buy a Mac, right? Yeah. Or an iPhone, right? Nothing's gonna happen to the iPhone. Let me tell you.
Talk about security nonstop about it. It's like,
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, you're solid. You're good to go, I guess. Yeah. I don't know.
What are you? Did you do anything exciting this weekend other than be sick?
Yeah, I was just sick.
Did you go to Tups? Did I see that?
Yeah, I went to Tups.
Okay.
I had a small cough by the time I rolled through cuffs. I was like cuffs. Shit. God, dog, man. You can't make me laugh. I got to be cool and relax.
Play and cool, man. Play
God,
cool.
Dog. Yes. So what did I do? Oh, I had to tell you what I did.
What'd you do?
I went to a Comic-Con this weekend.
Did you?
I did.
Where?
In Allen, Texas.
Oh, RetroCon?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Boy,
did you run into Elisa? I know she was going out there on Saturday.
We did. We
tried. Her and Brian were out there.
Yeah, and Tyrannosaurus Ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had his All Dogs Go to Heaven print signed by Don Bluth.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
We tried to avoid them as much as we can.
You saw him and you just dive down on the ground.
I did. And they caught me digging through a bucket of CDs. And they were like, Brandon? I go, hello.
No habla español.
No, I'm not Brandon. But no. It was great. But the actual event, it's kind of shocking, to be honest. I talked a little bit about it today, about how, all right, so those events, you have any kind of vendors, right? You can have anybody who's selling soap, crafts, pops, figurines, and tons of artists were there.
Yeah.
And every pop vendor, nobody was in there. Nobody was talking.
Really?
Because I think from the Funko's stock has dropped, plummeted. 2, Funko just threw away 10, I don't know how many.
Which is going to do nothing but help the value of your pop, because.
No, they're throwing away the other shit that nobody wants.
I mean.
So first off, that's bullshit. You know what I mean? Them doing that, just I'm going to send it to a landfill. I'm like, what? It's just sold for $1.
But then you see people talking about how they live close to that landfill.
Yeah.
And they're going and digging pops out of there.
God. Yeah, not worth it. But anyway.
So all these Funko Pop collections I've been buying here lately, I just
30 million worth of trash, exactly.
But I've been buying a bunch of Funko Pop collections lately to get ready for the Pop Swap.
Yeah.
Coming up the end of this month that we're going to be at. I've been hey, let me get out there and buy some good stuff.
Yeah.
And apparently that's just dumb.
I'm telling you,
we're going to talk about that, Cletus. We're going to talk about Lamar
as we walked around and everything like that. I mean, I'm telling you, nobody was in any of those booths.
God bless.
I saw maybe one dude walk around with a pop, and it was like a chase, some collectible. And me and Liz were just looking around. I was like, dude, and it was kind of, I got to see Biff Tannen.
Yeah.
We locked eyes.
You locked eyes? You had a moment?
He I was sitting there talking with Liz. I go, she's like, is Biff? I go, Biff's back here, man. And I was like, you want to go see him? And we saw a couple other.
It was only $80 for a picture.
Yeah. So I just did a selfie from 45 feet out.
Right? You're just like,
yeah. But there are a lot of cool actors there and things like that. And so Liz like, oh my God, I remember this person. So we went down the artist and actor row or whatever you want to call it. And hey, Sherry, what's going on? How are you doing? And it was really neat. And then of course I was like sitting there, and I was like, hey, is that check? She goes, oh my God, that's him. I was like, yeah. And I was like, looking, I was like, and he looks at me, I'm like,
And he looks at you like, what the?
Nah.
No.
Accepting eyes.
So he was DTF.
He was DTF, dude. Biff still just wants the F.
That's it. Collectibles as a whole are going to suffer for a bit. The economy sucks. They'll come back around, but who knows the timing.
Well, I mean, and on top of that, Funko, like what do I complain about the most about Funko? They make the same damn thing 80 different ways. You know what I mean? Like there's 80 different Batmans, or maybe 100 or even more.
And you're like, damn it, I have to buy them all.
It drives me crazy.
You treat them like Pokemon. You got to catch them all.
I'm telling you, it sucks. It sucks so bad.
So bad.
And but no, I got probably 100 or 200. I'm going to sell to Chris. I just need to get them together and then take them up there. I'll probably take them with me the weekend I go up there. That's the next time I'm going to be out that way.
Anything good?
No, just commons, stuff like that. Yeah, well, the problem is you start going through them, and then you realize like, oh, the one that you don't want, like, oh no, it says like $30. I'm like, God damn, am I really gonna get $30? And of course on eBay, that's what they're going for, and whatever. I'm like, oh God. So I'm like,
Chris is gonna give you like $3 a pop.
And he said $4 or $5.
Okay,
we talked already.
You already talked already. All right.
Yeah, that $3 to $4, it ain't gonna work because he's gonna sell for $9.99, right? So
oh no, he's like $12.99.
Well, I mean, either way, you get it up there and whatnot. Which I'm fine with, but yeah, no, I feel like just pops, they're gone, right? They lost it ever since that the stock dove, that the people are kind of distancing from it and stuff like that. And I'm like sitting here with how many? I mean, 400.
I've picked up a couple collections here lately that I've picked up off Facebook Marketplace for decent prices. Just so I have some. I wanted more of a variety in things for this pop swap coming up. Like one of the collections I bought had a bunch of Walking Dead pops in it.
Nice.
And like I posted it online, and I've had several people already comment like, dude, I've been looking for all these. I was like, well, come and see me in Watauga. Yeah. I own one pop, Rick. That's it. Rick.
Is it the Rick of all Ricks? Oh, he's probably talking about Walking Dead Rick, right?
I don't know.
I mean, I think Rick Sanchez when I see that. You probably, what do you think of?
I mean, if you just say Rick, I think Dick. I mean, but
a person,
I don't know why.
A character.
Yeah. I think Pickle Rick.
Pickle Rick?
Pickle Rick.
I thought maybe you would think the Walking Dead guy.
Yeah.
What the hell is his name? Rick what?
Grimes.
Rick Grimes.
Rick Sanchez.
Ah, my man. Yeah, buddy. I had someone asking about those, like, hey, do you have any, what is it, Rick and Morty pops? I'm like, yeah, like 50. And I'm like, I don't have them with me though. I didn't bring them.
I'm actually talking to a guy right now on Facebook Marketplace trying to buy. He's got a collection that he's selling, and he's like, hey, I'm asking 10 a piece. I was like, I can't do 10 a piece. Yeah. I was like, but I'll do, like threw him a counter offer. He's like, I don't know, man. Like, let me think about it. I said, that's fine. And there's several Rick and Morty pops in there. So like the shrimp Rick and the shrimp Morty are in there, and a few others that are in there. I mean, they're like,
I saw that episode the other day.
$15-$20 a piece or something like that. But yeah, I don't know.
Maybe they'll come back. Maybe they'll. I don't know. I think the company as a whole, like, man, it just. But anyway, that was my experience out there. It was kind of dead, to be honest. Like there was more foot traffic at Cowtown in Fort Worth last year than there was at this place, and I went Saturday.
Right.
So let's just drive on up there and go see what's going on.
I thought about heading out there Saturday because I was out at Pastime. And I ran it, Elisa and Brian, they were there, and they're like, yeah, we're heading out to Retro Fest or Con or whatever it was called out there in Allen. I was like, I didn't really have anything else going on, but I went home and took a nap instead. So I feel like that was a good
decision. Yeah. There was nothing out there.
Because otherwise I just would have went there and spent money.
And I meant to tell you this as well. I meant to mention this. Like everything was overpriced. Everything, dude. I mean, they had like, even when you go like past a Star Wars thing or whatever, they had some buckets out there. This place had probably some Luke, some Wedge, Trapper John. I think they had Bo-Katan.
Trapper John, all right.
And then had some lightsabers and stuff too. I was like, oh, cool. And I'm looking at the price. I'm like, it's $100 more. I go to Holocron. I go to Holocron and get it cheaper.
And that's an issue because Holocron's overpriced.
Yeah, they're expensive as shit too.
That's a problem when you're sitting there going, I could go to Holocron and get it cheaper because you're not getting anything cheap at Holocron.
Yep. So,
I haven't even been there yet, but I just know, like, just everyone I've talked to and things like that, they're just like, it's cool to see it all, but I'm not buying anything there.
I buy pops when I'm in there because you can get them at for a pretty decent deal.
Can you?
Okay. Yeah, some. Now some they get up there, you know what I mean? It's like,
Right.
you know, it's crazy. They do have little knickknacks and things like that. But
Knickknacks.
it was like everything was so overpriced. I'm like, what the F is out here? So me and Lizzie, we walked the floor twice. We got lunch, and then I think we hit it. I think we hit it one more time. So maybe we walked the floor and then got something to eat and then walked it one more time. And it was just like, okay, not a lot going on.
Patty wax.
Knickknacks.
Patty wax. Give a dog a bone.
Yeah. And it was, I'm telling you, man, the foot traffic wasn't there. The prices were insane. I did end up we bought 2 mugs. I meant to bring them out because they were one's a Texas Rangers logo, and I think Lizzie got a Harley Quinn one. And it was like some lady that was making them or something.
Okay.
I mean, essentially all she was doing was taking a pint glass, putting a sticker on it, dipping it in, you know, or spraying it with epoxy.
Right.
And whatnot. I'm like, all right, yeah, that's fine. It was like, yeah, you know, $2.50.
Well, Lizzie can make glasses now, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we totally did our thing. But there was nothing else there. I mean, it's like, you know, we spent $15 each to get in. We actually paid to park in the garage. Because I didn't know anywhere else to park. I was like, all right, yeah, I guess I'll park here. So you pay $10 there. So then, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so you're $40 just in the door.
Yeah, and then we get lunch, some nachos, and a hot dog. You know,
pulled pork nachos.
No, on there.
I
don't think there was any meat on them. I don't think there was any meat on them.
Okay.
More like stadium nachos. And you're sitting there, you're like, okay. I mean, we got to buy something. We came out here. You know what I mean? And there's really nothing going on. So then I was like, I'm just going to get that. Nothing else caught my eye. Nothing else made me want to. I was like, I can't leave without it. Right. And that's never the case with me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of
I don't know. Like,
cool to see the actors and actresses and artists.
Yeah, like I would have liked to gone over and like see like Don Bluth or something like that, right? But
no lines. I mean, you could have just stood there right in front of them.
That's crazy.
Just gave him a crisp high five and walked off.
I like high fives.
Mm-hmm.
High five for justice. That's what I do. It's the only way to high five.
Oh, Jesus. But yeah, no, so that was, and so then we left there and I go, well, we're already kind of up here. Do you want to go to Tubbs? And she's like, yeah, sure. And I was like, okay, fine. So we roll in there. I think we had a couple beers, watched the end of, I can't remember what game was on. We were watching college basketball Saturday, right? So sitting there watching some good games and chilling and whatnot. And then we're like, all right, well.
Oh, big gulps, huh?
Let's get out of here.
Well, see you later.
Yeah. I mean, just pretty much rolled down and went to dinner after we got back in the Metroplex or the area.
Yeah, no, we didn't do anything really exciting this weekend.
That nap sounds exciting.
That nap was pretty awesome. I'm not going to lie. But it's just kind of one of those things where it's like, you know what? I took the kiddo to go see Ant-Man. I hadn't taken her to go see it yet.
How was it?
It's good. I enjoyed it. I've seen it twice now.
I need you to spoil it for me because I need to know that Kang is alive because he doesn't die by Ant-Man, right?
Well,
like Kang's going to be around.
Here's the problem because you're dealing with the multiverse,
right?
So you're dealing with multiple variants of.
So you telling me Ant-Man killed Kang in this version?
You don't know if he killed him or not.
Oh my God!
Like he defeats him.
I am so done with these movies because of that. Because Ant-Man is not going to defeat Kang. He's not going to defeat Kang.
It's good. I you know what? I really enjoy. I really did enjoy it. I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've seen it twice and I enjoyed it both times I went and saw it.
No, I'm not ever watching it.
I'm all in on it. Like I think Jonathan Majors, the guy who plays Kang, is phenomenal. I think he is absolutely great. I absolutely love him as a character. You know, with him and Loki, I thought he's phenomenal in Loki. I mean, he's only in that one episode.
The one who survived, or was it
He Who Remains?
He Who Remains,
right? But like his whole monologue in that is is awesome.
Well. Yeah.
But I really enjoyed him in this as well.
Yeah.
Michelle Pfeiffer is great. Looks great.
She's always great.
She looks so great. Like it's ridiculous.
She's just been phenomenal.
Yeah. But I did really enjoy it. I had a lot of fun with it, and I thought it was a really good movie.
Look about her.
Just you know.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna watch it because I'm like, there's no way. Like, you don't know if he beats him or kills him or whatever. But I'm like, no. I was like, I even told Lizzie, I go, the way they set it up and the way they finished. I think one of the previews, it gives you it gives a little bit of too much where you're like, I think they actually mentioned, I think they actually say that he's going to be King. So I looked at it, I go, I'm never going to watch this movie. It's stupid as shit. I was like, Ant-Man is not going to be King.
Well, it's not like
he's not going to kill King.
It's not like a one-on-one type thing though, right?
The main voice and co-creators, so that simple pleasure might be dead. Yeah. I mean,
but he was kind of he was kind of a dirtbag. Right. And like you also hear some things where like he really hasn't had a lot to do with it. in the last few years. And if you're just talking about a voice, the line starts to the left of people who can do the voices, right?
Yeah.
Like it's all about the writing and the script and things like that.
I'll be honest, I haven't even watched the new season.
I haven't, but I might have, because like if I'm flipping through the channels and like, oh, here's Rick and Morty, I'll stop down and watch them. Now, what season is part of or anything like that, I have no idea. I just sit down and enjoy it and have some fun.
I'm a season 1 through I think 3 or 4 kind of guy.
Okay.
Yeah, those are, I mean, I can just sit there and watch those all day. Like just greatness. All right. You ready? You want to get into it? Do you actually want to talk
quick
about
though?
NFL?
I mean, I think today is a special day, and I think we need to acknowledge it.
Yes.
So happy National Registered Dietitian Nutritionist Day.
Yeah. For all the registered diet techs out there, man, and gals and guys and stuff, and just keep doing what you're doing.
Keep doing what you do, Playboy. Make that money.
Yeah.
Jesus,
what is wrong with me? I feel like my voice is moving up and down at different levels right now. I can't hear myself, and it's like really weird.
Lizzie Redeem, take a drink.
Oh God, thank God.
Oh, thank you guys for recognizing them. We're not going to, we're not going to not recognize them. This is a special day in the world today. National Registered Dietitian Nutritionist Day. Oh my God. What would we do without them?
I am sweating.
Take a drink.
Oh gosh. All right. Cheers. I can't. Oh my God.
Also,
all right,
because you might think we might forget this, right?
So special.
But we're not going to, because it's also National Proofreading Day. So remember,
God, I hate proofreading.
Proofread what you put out there first, okay? Because there's nothing worse. I'll tell you, one of my favorite things was when Francis was part of everything, and he would post something or put something out there, and he would say it, and I would just comment with, he always had a typo in it.
Yeah.
Every damn time. Yeah. And it wasn't like it always changed the meaning of everything. Like it always changed the meaning. Like he would go to type, have you met my friend Rick? But instead of Rick, he'd put Dick. Have you met my friend Dick? Right? Like
he probably meant to put that.
Yeah. My proof had brain surgery today. Shout out to her. She's in recovery.
Fellas, Beard Laws, what's up?
Okay, yeah. He put a bunch of typos in there.
Jesus.
What's up, Beard Laws?
That's like half my job, right? Is peer reviewing and proofreading.
Peer reviewing and proofreading. Yeah.
I hate it. But I'm apparently the guy. I can find errors, grammatical errors, and like.
That's not a bit. Seriously.
That's Jesus.
I don't know. You're a cat. I just don't know. Why would a cat have a proofreader?
Goddamn cat.
You have typos all over the place because you lack like the digits. Like,
damn it, fucker.
It's just a paw, and the paw is bigger.
He doesn't have a thumb.
Well, what is that? Having an opposable thumb? I've never used my thumb in flushing the toilet. That's never come up with like.
So when it's all right,
I don't grab it. I just push it.
Yeah. So you push it with your
had
forefinger,
an aneurysm.
Or you give it the thumb or two fingers.
Hit it with the hand.
Your whole hand.
Yeah.
Your whole hand.
It's the whole, just hit it with the club.
Mitt.
Yeah. But seriously though, like I digress. We're having fun. Really happy National Organ Day.
Keep those organs clean.
No, Oregon, the state.
Oh, I'm the secret behind the scenes writer. Wait, you mean like Oregon, like you play it?
No, like the state. Like
where Oregon.
Where Francis lives, right?
It's Oregon. You said it sounded like Oregon, so that's what.
Oregon.
I know. Now I hear it.
Now you hear it
when you said Oregon.
You were hoping for an organ, though.
I really was.
Either an organ that you play music on, or an organ in your body.
Cue it up, man. Cue it up.
Use your feet. I'll use my feet in a questionable establishment.
I find that to be extremely rude, even though I've done it a billion times, and I'll probably never change.
I'll walk in there and I look at the place. I was like, I ain't touching nothing in here.
Why flush it anyways? It doesn't matter.
I'm pushing up the seat. I use my foot to push up the seat. I ain't touching that damn seat.
Kick it up, kick it down.
Yeah.
Boners in the house. What's up, man? Oregon. Your favorite Oregon.
You know how long it takes to type without thumbs, and I still have less typos than Chris? I mean...
like Oregon donor, right? Oregon.
Like the state.
Say Oregon.
So
it's National Oregon Day?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Congratulations.
Why do they have their own day?
Why not?
I don't know, man.
Texas has a day.
It's Independence Day. Oregon didn't.
Well, that's different. That's different.
Oh,
there's Texas Day and there's Texas Independence Day.
Got a lot of days down here.
Molson's in the house. What's up?
What's up, Molson? What's going on? There's a lot of days. Like it just, I was like, what's the point? And why do we have 2?
And
it's the most Texas thing about it.
Here's my thing. Like, how long does it take to type without thumbs? Like, typing without thumbs is easy.
I type.
I use most of my other fingers.
Oh, you don't have space bar. Yeah, I guess you use
but you could just use your pointer finger to hit the space bar, right? Because you're just like boom, boom, boom. Like I don't know, man.
I my wiener up on the.
Let me just thumbs overrated.
Thumbs kind of. I mean, I broke my thumb once, and I got by just fine.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
I broke my thumbs multiple times.
Right.
I'm still alive.
Like, were you having a problem typing or anything? Plus, you didn't have cell phones.
It was back in the day, right? Yeah.
God, if I had hit the button 3 damn times to get to like the letter F, I'd be pissed. Too many effing days. Stop celebrating every stupid thing. I know. I don't know why it's like. But you know what? One day I can get down with is National Pizza Day, and it happened like a couple weeks ago. And we should have bought like 15 pizzas in here. And just
it wasn't during the day of the show, though. I don't think
it was on a Tuesday.
Yeah,
it was on a Tuesday. Damn it.
Yeah, it was Pizza Tuesday. That's the thing.
Just have it sitting there.
Didn't someone play the organ while eating an animal organs on the Oregon Trail? Yes. I call that Thursday. I do that on Thursdays. But yeah, just there used to be a guy when I used to work
a ball without a thumb.
Okay.
I mean, I just grab it like that. I think it'd be okay. Grab it. And...
throw a ball without a thumb.
Oh man, that's the next challenge.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to like tie your thumb to something or break it or something. We got to get rid of it. We got to cut it off and see if you can throw a ball, and then we'll reattach it.
Yeah, just put it in like a bucket of ice so we could go to the hospital afterwards, right?
No, we got a doctor on scene, man.
I don't want the doctor. I want the doctor's wife, okay?
Pizza Tuesdays and Oregon Trail Thursdays. You're living the best life. We're trying to live a good life.
Just living a life, you know? It's just that's what
playing in Oregon, like a skin flute. Let's go. Yes.
No.
That's what I thought. I go, we're doing Oregon. Playing the Oregon. I thought organs.
There's too many organs.
Oregon.
Origami.
Origami.
You can't do origami without a thumb. You need a thumb for origami.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's just a lot easier with that thumb. You gotta
easier, but it can be done.
I mean, it can be done, right?
Yeah.
I once saw a guy play guitar with no arms. So
what was he using?
He used his feet.
Oh, his feet. Okay.
Puts the guitar down on the ground and just play. It's like Santana with his feet.
Oh my God. I can feel a cramp coming on just thinking about
that. Was a
meow.
This was back in my younger days when I was going to a Christian school and stuff. And this was the inspirational guy that came. You can do all things through Christ. No, Jesus didn't have anything to do with you playing the guitar with your feet. That's the hours and hours and hours and hours of practice you poured into it.
God, don't need a thumb or a yo-yo. They're true about that. I've got a radar gun that says Alan can't break 40 without a thumb. We already made this stupid bet, and like
that's radar without a thumb. That's different.
I just held the gun up, and it said 45. Like no matter the wind was blowing, 45.
Not my problem.
Shane walked by to hand a drink to Hess, 45 miles an hour.
Well, Shane's pretty fast. Though.
Yeah, he was walking.
He's still.
It's the most broken.
Him walking is faster than us running.
I think his slowest. I think just the bare minimum that gun reads is 45. Like
not my problem. Hey, he made the bet with me, and he brought the gun. That's on him.
So you won't be able to throw it 45 miles an hour without a thumb?
No. I don't think I can throw 45 without a thumb.
Well, you grab it. Like,
I don't know, man.
I don't know. He said 40. He lowered it. He is 40.
Yeah, I'm not going to throw it without a thumb.
You don't need a radar gun for this test. Let's go down to Six Flags. Go to that fucking gate. Like, guess we're not here to guess speed. We're just going to use the machine.
I just need your machine. Or sometimes they have it out there at the ballpark, right?
Yeah.
Let's go to a Rangers game.
I refuse to go to a Ranger game. I'm not going to a Ranger game this year. I'm not doing it. I'm going to Rough Rider games only.
Okay.
I am. I got open day season tickets to Rough Riders.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not going to any Ranger games this year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. F that. What's up, Mike?
Oh, man, the radar gun. The radar gun that he brought, not me.
Use a sundial. Yeah, no, I'm not. I don't want to go sit in a Costco warehouse. Okay. I just don't want. I'm watching springtime baseball. I think we're going to talk about this later anyways. But I was been watching spring training, and oh, my God, it looks gorgeous. The sun's out. You're having a good time. Baseball's meant to play outdoors.
Yeah.
Damn it. They put a roof over. They put us in a Costco warehouse and put a roof over our heads.
Right. But here's the funny thing. Like, you're the one who's like, I'm not going, because I'm inside this mall now, right?
Yeah.
But then you're also the one that was like, I'm not going because it's 900 degrees outside. So they fixed the temperature for you, and it's not good enough.
I've been on record as going to games in July and August with no problem at all.
Night game.
Maybe. And day game. I'm not at day games too.
You went to the day games when you went to the company suite. So don't even.
No, I've been at day games too where I'm out there roasting. I got the bad sunburn and all that kind of stuff. Took the fam with us.
You know that roof's open, right?
No, I don't ever open it. They had it open during COVID, I think, when we went for the World Series. They're like, oh, we'll have the roof open. I'm like, okay.
Well, yeah, because it was like 65 degrees outside.
Yeah.
It was gorgeous.
It was beautiful out there. Cactus. What are you doing? By the way, the best league or any sports is the Cactus League. Okay.
Oh, no, the Cat Us League.
Oh, Cat Us League. Oh, God.
Yeah. Cactus League sucks, but the Cat Us League, I'm in on.
I'm in on the Cat League.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, I want to go on the nights that I know that the roof's going to be open, right? I want it to be the damn thing's open. I want to, be out there in the sun. But that's why I'm going to Rough Rider. Plus, it's a lot closer, right?
You gonna take your swim trunks and hit up the lazy river?
I don't think so. That's not for me.
No,
not for me.
That's not you.
No, I'm sitting.
You're not that guy.
We're sitting.
You're not the guy that's gonna chill in the pool and drink a beer and watch a baseball game live.
No.
I mean, that totally sounds like you.
I will at my house.
Right. You'll drag a TV out there to watch a baseball game in your pool. But you're not going to go to the pool where you have a walk up where you can swim up to the bar to catch a game and maybe catch a home run.
No, I'm not catching it.
Why not?
I don't want to hurt my hand.
Okay. You're in a pool. Step to the side and let it splash down in the water.
Then if it lands next to me, you're going to have a bunch of dudes out there feeling around trying to get a ball.
Again, this sounds like something you're in on.
just hawking the shit out of me. You think the architects built the stadium like Jerry with the sun beaming directly in the batter's eyes? I know it, dude. That stadium out there, AT&T Stadium. Look, it's cool and shit, but it was the dumbest setup ever.
Well, and he's like, they refuse to fix it. No, that's the problem. They have They have the blinds. They have curtains. They use them during other sporting events.
Yeah, everything else.
And concerts. They don't use them for Cowboys games. That's the only event that does not use the curtains to block the sun.
Because he wants
is Cowboys games.
He wants them to talk about the stadium even more.
You could go see Garth Brooks on his 40th final concert.
For the 40th time.
And the curtains are pulled close.
Yeah. Because concert starts at like 7 or 8. Well, it's always during the summertime. The sun don't set till 9.
Randy Cody has offered to fix it. Randy has offered to fix it.
I'm up to alligators. I'm up to my ass and alligators out here.
He wanted to use a trapper team, and they're like, no.
Trapper team. I gotta talk to your wife there, George. She's damn changing her mind all the time.
Oh man.
Oh shit. Well, yeah, no, I'm gonna go to more Rough Rider games this year. I think.
Okay.
I want the more intimate experience, hang out, and it's closer and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see.
We'll see how that works out, because if you know anything about the Rough Riders and what they build their experience as, they build it as a family experience. Come on out, bring your kids, and there's an ton of kids there.
Oh my God.
So this experiment is not going to last long. Because I guarantee you there are less games at Rangers. There's less kids at Rangers games than Rough Riders games. Rough Riders is for the family. And if you know anything about Rapid Dave, he hates kids. So we'll see how long that lasts.
Oh God, I'm red. I'm sweating again.
He's already regretting his decision.
I am. I totally forgot about it.
Can I get a refund on those season tickets?
Oh my God. Yeah, I need a refund on the tickets. Told them up front. Oh God. Yeah. No, I should have. Oh, damn it. I just was so tired.
It's the more affordable experience for the family. They have more family-friendly events there.
You think there's more strollers there than anywhere else?
Dude.
It's like a damn Wet and Wild in that place.
It's ridiculous. My buddy coached in AAA Arkansas last year, went to see Rough Riders when they came to town. Not a bad outing at all. That's from a cat.
It's from a cat. I am taking my son and his girlfriend. Austin flies into town, so I was like, all right, well, it's like Thursday.
Where's he at now?
South Carolina.
Oh, he's still South Carolina. Okay,
yeah,
all right.
Yeah, so he's coming down. It's his spring break, so he gets to come down for a week. Unfortunately, we got to leave on like Friday, so I'm like, all right, well, find your own way back to the airport. I gotta fly up for your uncle's wedding. Yeah, that's great. I got that going for me. I got a busy ass April ahead of me. Busy ass April.
Yeah. So you got that going for you, which is nice.
It's not bad.
It's nice. You ready for another?
Yeah. So this beer is going down pretty good. Again, we're having local Crush Kolsch by 512 Brewing out of Austin, Texas.
In Boston, Texas. Boston?
Actually, it's quite good.
It's pretty good.
Oh, there you go. You want to shook up beer?
More than anything. Mario from New York. What is going on? It's me, Mario.
It's another old school. He's got his little. All right, so he's got his league he's doing, right? The Squads League.
Yeah, which we're a sponsor of.
We are.
Zero Squads League or something like that. It's called.
I think we are like the lead sponsor in this. I think that's what it is. So
we're the title sponsor.
I think we are.
We're kind of like the Comic Shield for Cowtown,
right?
Okay,
right.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what the cat was like. Yeah, you guys are covered no matter what. Come on in.
Yeah.
I was like,
I don't think you guys understand. I'm the money now.
Yeah.
These boxes have paved the way to riches.
Right? God almighty. And so, anyways, but yeah, big shout out to.
Yes, we're going to talk about NFL quarterbacks. Get off our back.
We're coming. Yeah, we're coming.
I got it.
But don't you want us to talk about Comic Shield too? So
just I use it for all my shipping needs.
Are you going to be out there this year? Are you
coming out Cowtown?
Yeah, to roam around. It's on a Saturday, Sunday.
I just got to find out what's going on softball wise.
Yeah,
because I think it's right smack dab in the middle of softball. But I think important. Afterwards.
Yeah, and we'll be out there.
I've actually kicked around the idea of I need to double check the prices. I've been kicking around the idea of putting a booth out there.
Yeah, we're going to be out there. Lizzie and I are sharing a booth. Everybody else will be out there. Countdown Comic Con. It's September 30th, if I'm not mistaken.
October, I thought it was October.
Maybe September 30th, October 1st.
I don't know.
I have to get it's so far in the future, but the upcoming event at Poundstown Comics is going to be March 26th. March 26th, I'm pretty sure, right?
Or 25th.
It's on Sunday.
It's a Sunday.
Yeah, March. Let's do March 26th. It's in my head.
Yeah.
By the way, Comic Shield launching in a few weeks.
Card Shield launching.
Card Shield.
Okay.
Nice. So yeah, we'll be out there hanging out. It's on a Sunday. We'll be sitting there enjoying. Hopefully,
12 to 5.
Nice little sunny day. We're gonna have
out
a couple
in the parking lot.
Have a couple beers. I'm bringing a couple with me.
I mean, there might be some beverages. There might be some red Solo cups flying around.
Yeah. And if not, I'll get me one of those little slip-on things. It says not Dr. Pepper or something.
Or the Coke can.
Yeah.
Did you just slide over it?
Yeah. I just want to have a little fun and enjoy myself. So, but yeah, be out there. We'll start putting. Actually, you know what? I think I got the graphic right here. Hold on. I think I might have loaded it already.
You think you loaded it?
You know what?
It's probably got a date on it too.
Oh no, never mind. That's the damn.
It's a big letdown.
The drinking one, the beer movie, Beerland.
Oh.
So graded card containers and trays, pretty sweet. Sounds pretty sweet. So, but yeah, look forward to that. We've been posting it. We'll post some more, but yeah, we're going to be out there enjoying some beers, and we'll have some pops, some 3D prints, and you got a booth too, right?
Yeah, I got a booth.
What are you going to have out there, Alan?
I'm going to have pops, action figures, comics, bunch of slabs. I'm going to have comic slabs, stickers, just all kinds of crap out there. I might have some of Liz's artwork out there. In my booth and stuff like that. She'll actually be set up out at Pastime this Saturday. They're doing the Women of Art this Saturday from 12 to 5 out there at Pastime. They've got a bunch of female artists out there. Liz is going to be one of them out there. Ariel Diaz, Pixel Art's going to be out there, which I love her stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Ariel Diaz she's been blowing up. Like she's been doing some covers for Marvel here lately.
Nice.
But yeah, so that's going to be going on this Saturday. And I'll be out there the whole time, digging through the dollar bins while Liz is over there slinging her art. So gives me excuse to spend 5 hours at the comic book store.
Yeah, I hear you. Liz is going to be selling some things for Wildflower. Yeah, so she's she has her own booth out there as well. So she'll have her booth. I'll have my booth. I'll have his booth. But anyway, so Old School Wizard, if you are a gamer, you like Fortnite, and you want to play some, you want to join a
26. It's the 26.
26.
Yeah, 26.
You want to do solo squads? He's got a solo squads league that he's signing up for. I think it's free to enter. You got a title sponsor here for us. We've also donated some V-Bucks. I think myself, Molson has done the same. There's a couple other people that have donated some V-Bucks. So if you want to get in on that, hit up Old School Wizard 2.0. You can be in his Discord, Twitter, over on Facebook, or he streams on YouTube. So go check him out. He's right there. What's up, dude? El Stud in the house. But yeah, Lizzie will be there. Lizzie and I, for the next, I think the rest of the events, Lizzie will have her stuff up there. She'll have cups, shirts, stickers, whatever the hell else she's making.
No, you can't, Cletus. They're already booked. So yeah,
nice.
Sorry, buddy.
Yes, thanks for the zero. We didn't create the zero.
It is
squads
18
lead.
plus. It is 18 plus. Old School said
plus.
So.
Yeah. And you're probably not watching this if you're not 18 plus, anyways. But yeah, one of those things. Yeah, we didn't create the league or anything like that. We're just like, hey, we'll throw a little bit out there. He's like talking about sponsors. Like, yeah, we'll throw a little something out there for the however old school wants to do it. Now, I donated 1,000 V-Bucks personally, but I'm going to decide who gets my 1,000 V-Bucks. We're going to look at some things. Okay, we're going to look at some things.
All right, maybe the player with the most spunk.
It's going to be something like that,
or the biggest junk.
It's one of the two.
Most spunk or biggest junk.
It's 18 plus, folks. It's 18 plus. So, but yeah, there you go. Asking for Alan. Oh God.
No, I don't want to booth at that one. You know.
You're not an artist either. Can you draw anything?
I can draw.
Can you?
Yeah.
Just I don't have it. I don't have the talent. But then again,
I just don't have the time.
I heard it is a lot to do with time, practice and everything like that. And you can draw and whatnot. And I was like, okay, and where does the time go? I just don't have time. I just don't have time.
I've got so many side gigs and things like that. Like I just don't have the time. And like I'm working, like I said, I'm working on ramping up some things for I'm doing antique booths, and I'm actually getting ready to get a second one. So I'm wrapping up things for that second one, getting ready for the pop swap, because I want to bring some different things out there. Like I got some like old school Ninja Turtle stuff I'm bringing out there.
Oh, nice.
Some Walking Dead stuff, and I've been posting a lot of that stuff on my Instagram and things like that. But
I saw some old Ninja Turtle stuff from like 1989, 1990, and I was like, it took me right back to like 88, I guess 88, 89, and I was like, oh my God, I remember getting this for this kid at his birthday party.
I don't know if we'll have enough time, Cletus. Don't know if we'll have enough time.
The fucking cat. The cat's crazy.
Cat.
Damn
cat jokes.
All right.
Apparently we got to talk about the NFL. Things are happening in the NFL.
But those are the events going on here coming up. So just be aware and be alert, and appreciate all the love, support. Thanks for sharing, subscribing to the channel, things like that. And then also coming out to the live events. So if we do a live event somewhere at a brewery or whatever, or we're at booths at comic events and things like that, just stopping by and saying hello, or just whatever, or sharing that information is good for us.
And actually, I actually talked to Chris about this weekend, and let me just go ahead and throw this out there for Cletus to make sure he's out there on the 22nd. So here in 2 weeks, we're going to be doing a live show out of Pastime. The Wednesday before the pop 22nd? Swap, the March 22nd.
Okay.
We're going to be out there at Pastime Comics doing the show out there.
So one show night.
Is it one show? Yeah, it'll be a one show night because the show will go a little bit longer.
We get to go to Applebee's.
We're going to Applebee's afterwards. Half price appetizers, $2 beers. But Cletus, if you want to come on out to Pastime that Wednesday, come on out.
We're going to actually be talking to everybody, but we'll be bringing people on. We're going to set up our table. We're going to do it our way, things like that. So we have table, we have chairs and whatnot. Not sitting in the comfy recliners and things.
They actually just got new chairs.
They got new chairs.
They got new chairs yesterday. Kim was putting them together yesterday. She picked up some new chairs for the store. So
we're gonna have tables out there and whatnot. Our normal kind of setup, the way we would normally do it, and then we'll have the probably have 1 or 2 people on, just sitting there talking, light, not even really much of an interview, just more about just chatting,
just life. How's life going?
Yeah. There you go. So we're going to bring on everybody that's in the store.
If Cletus is there, we're going to have a huge WNBA discussion because he's a huge fan. Huge fan. Big fan of the WNBA. So we'll talk a lot of WNBA while we're out there at Pastime with Cletus and just have a good time.
Absolutely. Can't wait. When I brought it up, because I think Sanchez said, hey, you guys need to host a Tuesday show out there. I was like, hey, man, we're just waiting for the call.
I've told Chris, and Chris says, come on out. And I told him to just tell us what Tuesday and we'll be here.
Yeah.
I haven't found. He hasn't given me a Tuesday yet.
That's the thing. Whenever you say,
he keeps saying,
no, man.
He keeps saying, yeah, no, we'll do it. I go, okay, well, tell me when. Okay, I'll let you know.
Okay. Yeah. See that I'm the same way. I'm like, I just need to be told what day type thing. Yeah. But it's fine. We're gonna go out there for the show. But we had blast. It was a lot of fun to host their Tuesday night show. If you guys aren't aware, Pastime Comics on here on Facebook, they do a live show.
Tomorrow's Comics today.
It was yesterday, and it's like you sit there and just sell comics, you sling books and stuff like that. So I'm just sitting there working comments, having a beer or a drink, and Alan's telling you everything about the comic and things like that. And people were just taking them left and right. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. A lot of action going on. Felt like an auctioneer.
Yeah.
A
lot of stuff. I think the fans really responded to our type of humor and one-liners and things.
We had fun, no?
Yeah. We're great at what we do.
Yeah.
Cheers to you.
Yeah.
Cheers to the fans.
I read all about it in Obscure Sports Monthly.
God, look, it's dodgeball.
He's still talking about the WNBA. Spoiler alert.
Get the qualifier.
So the NFL.
Apparently,
free
that's a
agency's happening, right?
Yeah, I guess.
And
do you keep up with the NFL at all in the off season?
You know what? I don't know what it is this year,
Uh-huh.
but like I'm more excited about this upcoming NFL season.
Get a bad case of RDs
than I have been in a while.
Yeah.
And some of it probably has to do with, with my lines. Our arrows pointing
trending.
up.
They're
We're trending up,
so now
right?
you're like, I can't wait, because when it's down, you're like, man, that's I don't want to.
But I'm still all in when it's down.
Yeah, you're like,
I come in. The years it's been bad. I'll walk in here on a Wednesday, and be like, man, I don't know what the fuck's going on. But I'm still. The only reason why I had DirecTV it was to have the Sunday ticket so I could watch the lines. And I watch them every week, and I get let down every week. Yeah. And it's just, but like this year was just, it was different this year. But like even going into, like I've already been throwing out ideas to you for this next upcoming season.
Mm-hmm.
And one of our bits we're going to have for fantasy football this year is how many beers would it take for you to drink to draft a player?
Mm-hmm.
So look forward to that coming up, because, hey, if you're talking to me about, Amon-Ra St. Brown, 0 beers, right? But if you say, hey, how many beers is it going to take for you to draft Alvin Kamara? The beer count goes up.
I'm actually kind of curious to see how much it's going to cost to have the Sunday ticket, and if you have to have YouTube TV,
because it's going to be through YouTube TV this year, so it's going to be different. I swear to God, they better bring back Andrew Siciliano.
I need him. When they had someone else, they showed someone else. I'm like, wait, is he on like a different station?
Who the fuck is that guy?
I was like, there's some blonde dude. I go, I don't know who this dude is, and I don't know. Andrew Siciliano is my guy.
I need the velvetly pipes of Andrew Siciliano.
The years when it was bad, pretty much every year. Yeah, no kidding.
You know what, Cleveland?
They're so bad.
I don't need it. You're a cat.
I guess you're gonna know this year, right? You're gonna know if they're the real deal or not, right? Because this is your year.
This is our year.
Yeah.
We're gonna win the whole thing.
So if you don't make the playoffs this year, then are you like just? Is it like, oh man, we just got screwed, blah blah blah? Because the year before last, you talked about how many times you lost by 3 points or less, or like a late in a game field goal
by one score. One score. Yeah.
And it was like what, 4, 5, 7 games. 7 games.
2 years ago, we lost by 1 score or less 7 games.
You guys are awesome. Because you guys can't close.
But here's the thing, though. Like this last year, though, we started the year off losing a lot of 1-score games.
Yeah.
And like not even like 1 score. I'm talking like 3 points.
Field goal,
right?
Yeah.
Losing by field goals at the last bit.
Straight away.
But then the last half of the season, we won 8 of our last 10. We were in there in those close games, but we were winning them. We were either winning them or we were kicking the s out of people.
Was it the soft? It was the soft end of the schedule, right? Like we already started beating like nobody.
No. Well, we kicked it. We we're forcing Aaron Rodgers out of Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers wants nothing to do with being in Green Bay and in the division anymore.
He hasn't wanted that in years. That has nothing to do with y'all.
It's just
it just happens to be
coincidence. You watch your mouth about Eddie's Billy Joel doo-wop, all right?
Hey, listen, motherfucker. We only do the 80s, Joel. Now take your hook or skank wife and get the fuck out of here.
Oh boy, get him a sixer straight away. I'm not nearly drunk enough for this ass. But
this is just the problem with the Lions fan. Lions fans are nuts.
No,
they're almost as bad as Cowboy fans. I got my Lions blue on today. I wore my Lions blue.
Hey, because it's our.
Yeah, no, it's not.
We're going to win this whole
anything.
We're going to win this whole thing.
You guys can't get out of your own way.
Hey, we did this year.
No, you didn't.
Yes, we did.
You didn't make the playoffs. You guys couldn't get out of your own way. How many close games? The teams you beat this year. We're supposed to be talking about something else. We're not talking about the Lions. This is not a Lions podcast.
We kicked the S out of freaking Aaron Rodgers twice this last year.
He sucks.
And you know what? I'm still contained.
He sucks.
I'm still going to maintain he's not going to the Jets.
He sucks so
Aaron
bad. Aaron
Rodgers is going to retire and he's going to go host Jeopardy.
Maybe he got all this dark. What is it? Dark retreat or whatever. He's going to go host. I mean, why not?
Hey, here's how I know Aaron Rodgers is just kind of a douchebag.
Things aren't looking up if you're going to the Jets.
And not like a parent or something like that, right? Because like if you're a parent, you've got kids, and you're like, hey, we're going to put you in this dark cavern for 3 days where you're isolated and it's just quiet. Where the fuck do I sign up?
He just wants some peace and quiet. Man.
Like, just show me where to sign.
He just wants some peace and quiet. That's all he wants.
Oh, so this guy who's made millions of dollars, who doesn't have kids. He doesn't, I don't think he has a girlfriend. I don't know. If he does, it's some supermodel or something like that. Yeah. Other than that weird, awkward phase where it was like Shailene Woodley, which I didn't get that, right? That was weird.
Who's that?
That chick that he was engaged to that,
didn't know he was a quarterback.
Yeah. She had no, oh, he's a quarterback? I had no idea.
What do you think he did for a living?
Yeah.
Oh, that route? Never mind. Yeah. Never mind. Jesus, she's so annoying. Like any movie she's ever been in, I'm like, ugh.
It's like,
makes me want to throw my TV out the door. Yeah. Like, I don't know what it is, but it was something.
You're watching like, oh, who's the cast? Oh, well, man, we got Robert De Niro, we've got Morgan Freeman, we've got Liam Neeson.
Oh, so you just don't like women.
We got Ryan. We got Charlize Theron. We got little Rosario Dawson.
All right.
Maybe
you know,
like, come on, man. Eva Longoria. Yes, okay, yes. And Shailene Woodley. I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm out. You had me until you said Shailene Woodley. Like,
I don't care if she's a bellhop and like one speaking line or doesn't speak.
An extra.
She's an extra. I still don't want to. I just don't want to say it. Just
no.
Yeah. No thanks.
I'm out.
It's a no for me, dog.
But yeah, so we got the crap going on in the NFL. Lamar Jackson. I mean, that's the big story, right?
Pay this man. Like, pay this man.
And Cletus has already been in here. He's not going to get the money. He doesn't deserve it. Blah 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 blah. Look.
What? Who said that?
Cletus.
Cat?
Yeah, the stupid cat did.
Dude, he's getting paid. He's about to make bank. He's going to be just all guaranteed.
Someone's going to back up the truck for him.
Oh, yes.
100%. Because like they put, which I didn't even know this was a thing because you've never heard about it before this year, the non-exclusive franchise tag, where you can still negotiate with other teams and they can offer you a contract, and the team that you're on. So the Ravens will have the option to either match the contract or they get 2 first-round picks from that team.
Crazy, right?
Right. So it's like, okay. And he gets paid $32 million. Because then it's an average of the top 10 players of your position versus the average of the top 5.
Top 5, he'd be getting paid. Like
it'd be 40. It's 40.
Yeah,
it's 40 million versus 32.
Yeah.
And like everyone's like, yeah, no, he's not even gonna. If he does not sign with a team, he's not playing for 32 million. He's not going to. Right.
32 million. Would you play football for
32 million?
For 32 million?
Yeah.
Probably. Get out there.
And you know what?
Sling it around a little bit.
I'll play injured through every game because I'm getting hurt the first game. Like,
I'm getting hurt the first game.
I'm just telling you right now. Okay, I'm gonna get hurt the first game, but I will fight through that injury.
What's the rest of the season? Brock, whatever the hell his name is, they're sitting there handing the ball off like nonstop. Whatever the quarterback for the
Brock Purdy.
Yeah, Brock Purdy. Nobody cares. Shut up, Cletus.
Yeah.
Dude, he's getting. Look,
we're getting ready to have to outlaw animals from watching the show.
He's gonna
unless it's a snow monkey.
He's gonna get paid. And if he doesn't, this is going to be an investigation open.
But here's the thing, though. Like, so you're hearing like, oh, well, he's not going to get it. Well, the Browns aren't there to offer him the contract. I get that, right?
Yeah.
But someone else is going to pay this man the money because.
I mean, so was Christian McCaffrey. And look where, I mean, you're still going to pay him.
But I'm going to tell you right now, Lamar didn't play the second half of the season last year when he was hurt because there was no contract agreed upon.
Yeah.
So he's like, you know what? Why am I going to risk I'm not risking anything for this.
Oh, hey, Whiskey's here. Did you know it's International Women's Day?
Had no idea.
Remember I'm not reading that. Oh, God. What the hell's a clam slam? I'm interested. Hey, Leslie. Where's she at?
It's
great teammate. Oh, God.
Hey, do us a favor, guys.
Hey, Lil, there's Lizzie.
And I'm saying this to the guys.
Lizzie, I need a clam slam later.
Record. Give us audio of you asking your significant other, the female in your life, what a clam slam is, and just record their reaction.
And then if she's like, well, ask her to perform. Hey, babe, you want to do a clam slam
if
tonight?
She knows what it is, then ask her to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't need the sound of it doing it. We just need the audio.
You might get a little bit extra if we get the sound.
You get a koozie and a sticker.
But yeah.
Mr. S'more asked Mrs. S'more if they do a Mississippi bird bath. That was great. Should I Google what that is
on my work computer? No.
Don't put it on your work computer. No.
Yes.
Do it on your phone. Why would anybody do anything on their work computer? I don't even pull up the weather report on the work computer.
I mean, just ask Lee.
What? So who else got paid?
But the Lamar stuff, like if you're Lamar Jackson, you're sitting there going, well, Deshaun Watson got this, right?
Mm-hmm.
not only am I a better player than Deshaun Watson, I'm a better person.
Right.
Like,
can you compare yourself to, like, can you ask your organization to act as irresponsible as the Browns? Like, hey, you know,
yes.
I know you guys aren't the Browns, but can you pay me like you're a window licking moron?
But just say, hey, guess what though? Here's the thing. I'm now just logging off. Oh, Jesus. Sexually assault a bunch of females. So can I get more money for not doing that?
Yeah. I mean, everybody in the league would get more. Well, most of the guys in the league get more money.
But like, if you just say that, like, hey, look, you could put that verbiage in my contract if you want to.
Right.
Like, if I sexually assault somebody,
you avoid the
contract's null and void.
Mm-hmm.
But if I don't, I get this contract, right? I get my fully guaranteed contract, but you could take my guaranteed money away.
I think he wants fully guaranteed, right? Like everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. He wants,
because that's what Watson got.
Oh my God. That's the dumbest contract on earth.
Is that dumber, or is Daniel Jones getting $40 million a year dumb?
It's Daniel Jones, man. Giants got to do something. I mean, they could have held out.
He got 4 years for 160.
Yeah. I mean, it's Daniel Jones, man. What do you want him to do? I mean, what do you want the Giants to do?
I don't know.
If they had a better coach, he could have done a lot more with his career.
Don't sign Daniel Jones to 4 for 160, and then go ahead and sign Lamar Jackson.
Does he want $40 million a year, or does he want 45?
He wants, I think it's like 45.
So 45 and then fully guaranteed.
Yeah. But I'm in. He's a below average passer, a great runner, but he's getting hurt more and more consistently. Giving him crazy money is dumb.
He ain't got nobody to throw to.
That's the thing.
Yeah, he's running around because no one can get open. No one can run around.
He had a receiver.
Yeah, they got rid of him.
And then they traded him away. They're like, oh, you like this Hollywood Brown guy?
And only one. He only had one damn receiver.
That's cool. We're going to go ahead and trade him. Hey, don't worry. We're going to sign like Sammy Watkins or something like that.
John Brown was there. John Brown was a threat.
John Brown was great.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Mark Andrews, everybody like knows to cover Mark Andrews now. So then he's got
no one to throw. But then he still does good.
He does all right.
That's just the thing. He's still a top 3 tight end.
He had a slump year, but that was because Lamar wasn't in the game.
That's because Pro Bowl quarterback Rex Hundley was there. Rex Hundley was a Pro Bowler.
I hear a lot of excuses. There ain't no excuses over here.
Excuses.
Yeah, give me. You want to win in Dallas? Put Lamar Jackson in there. They got everything but a quarterback. That's exactly what freaking Dallas needs. Dallas needs a quarterback more than anything. They have defense. They have offensive pieces. They don't have a quarterback to make a goddamn decision when it needs a decision to be made. That's exactly what the problem is.
He fails in the playoffs consistently. I mean,
shit, I don't know. Usually, I'm not trying to make excuses for him. I'm just saying that he's got no one to throw to. And so then the whole damn team's on his back. And and hell, Dobbins, like 2 years ago or whatever, they lost every fucking running back that they had in the preseason last year or the year before.
Yeah. They were on their 7th string running back.
Down.
Yeah.
He had no one. So Dallas needs a new owner, probably.
It's not that, right? It's not like, oh, we're making excuses.
We're giving you some reasons.
Let's just go ahead and look at, for example, Matt Stafford a few years ago, right? Everyone said, hey, put a really great team around Stafford. You'll win. He gets traded to the Rams and wins a Super Bowl.
Yeah. Nice holding call at the end. Pass interference. It's beautiful. It's a beaut.
We're not talking about this last year.
No,
we're not talking about the Chiefs. Yeah.
That's the same thing.
Great QBs make average receivers in the top flight receivers. But that's the thing. You don't even have average receivers. Name a receiver for the Ravens.
Exactly. No one knows. I don't know who they are. No idea.
Name someone. They had Rashad Bateman, right? Was that a guy?
They brought in Bateman, but they never used him. They used him as kick.
They drafted him, right? I thought he was drafted
as a kick returner guy or whatever, right?
Yeah. But
am I thinking of the other guy?
I can't tell you who the receivers are there in Baltimore. I just can't. I have no idea.
Rashad Bateman, DeMarcus Robinson.
Never heard of her.
Devin DuVernay. DuVernay is the kickoff guy. They used him for a little bit and then just never went. He's fast as hell, but they never would put him in the offense.
She sounds hideous.
And then Bateman was like not great. You need to have Sammy Watkins.
Yeah, Sammy Watkins.
Tylan Wallace and then James Proche.
If they get a real QB, the guys they have right now will be household names.
Oh, I mean, geez.
All right. Well, you heard it from the cat first.
Yeah. He's telling you to go.
Meanwhile, we got Geno Smith getting a 3-year, $105 million contract.
They're in the same position as the
He's
Giants.
had one good year in, I think he's a 10-year vet.
Yeah.
And let's not forget, he's not that far removed from getting his jaw broken by his teammate.
I'm telling you.
Because he's a great locker room guy, right? He screws over his teammates.
It's probably now that he's changed, now he's more of
after he got his jaw broke.
Yeah. It tends to tighten you up a little bit. But yeah, no, they're in the same situation as the Giants are, right? There's no options for them. They're like, we got a guy that can get us to the playoffs. We already know that, right? We just saw it. Let's run it back. And then we're not doing 4 years, 5 years, anything like that. We're doing 3 years. And then while that, they're going to be drafting a QB. They're going to be drafting QB this year next. They have to. There's no way.
Yeah, no, obviously. Yeah.
You're not going anywhere future-wise with Geno Smith as your quarterback.
No.
He's serviceable, but
here's the thing. He's going to do just good enough so you don't have a high draft pick.
Yeah, that's what sucks. You should just go. You want the high draft pick.
Bring in Drew Lock.
Just bring in Drew. Why the hell don't you? Why? That is something else, right? But I guess they just want someone in that.
But I mean, obviously, Geno Smith is better, right?
Yeah.
And you're going to put the better player in the position. You're not going to go out there and actively tank. Teams just, you don't really do that, right? You don't have a quarterback here who sucks. You're like, oh man, this guy sucks. Let's put Geno Smith in. And then Geno Smith is winning games. You're like, well, shit. Can we go back to the other guy? No. Once that guy starts winning games, you can't go back.
Yeah. And they were riddled with injuries in the backfield as well. They had problems. Their defense is getting worse and worse. And Seattle's got problems. Seattle's got a ton of problems, but they have good youth in the running back position. Kenneth Walker the third, I think his name is.
Yeah, he was a rookie last year. Played pretty good.
Yeah, played pretty good. But then, they all just got hurt like all of a sudden. I mean, hurt. Chris Carson retired. Neck injuries and shit like that. I really like Chris Carson too.
He's a good guy.
Yeah. And but yeah, it's crazy for them. But you see these teams making these crazy decisions. Now, I'm not saying 3-year contract. It's just what it costs to have a serviceable QB in the league these days. Now,
but that's insane. Like 3 years, 105.
Yeah.
You never would have thought Geno Smith was going to get that kind of contract.
Well, yeah, he is a stud back.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Derek Carr got 4 for 150.
I think that's more insane than anything.
He got less than Daniel Jones got more.
Yeah. He's going to the Saints. The Saints offered him his contract. Of course, I'm sure what's his name, the tight end out there that plays quarterback every so often is kind of pissed.
Taysom Hill.
Yeah.
I think he barely played quarterback last year. He was converted to a tight end last year.
Let's be honest.
But he came in for gimmick plays and things like that, right?
He's not coming in this year for that shit.
No, he still will. He still will.
You think so?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You don't have a player like that and not bring him in for those gimmick plays. Like, it's just, it's going to happen. He's going to be a boomer bust tight end. Like, if you don't get any of the top tight ends, that's the guy to go ahead and get, because at that point in time, you're getting minimal production out of your tight end. So go with the guy that has the higher ceiling. And he's always going to be the guy with the higher ceiling, because you're going to bring him in for a pass play or two or a gimmick play or things like that. So
somewhere on the goal line.
Right. So,
and Derek Carr likes his tight ends.
He does. But that's not the tight end that's out there catching the ball a lot. He's in there for more gimmick plays and things.
But with him going to the Saints, for me, I think the Saints just absolutely need to implode. Just go ahead and it's rebuild time, right? I don't know why you're paying a quarterback this much money. I mean, they must have been really impressed with him at the Pro Bowl, just dropping dimes out there left and right. And he seemed like he'd be in good spirits too. So he seems to be kind of happy, but
are you going to roll with him? Right? Are you going to roll with crab legs? No,
you didn't just sign.
You're not going to roll with Dalton. No, I mean, it's just, you're going to do what's going to put you in the best position to win. Right. And Derek Carr is he's a better quarterback than those other two guys, right?
Someone made the comment that said that they brought in a younger version of Andy Dalton, like that. You know what I mean? I was like, well, I don't know about that.
I don't know about that either.
I mean, I like young.
Andy Dalton in his prime was great, right?
Pretty good.
He's a decent passer. I think he will have decent. It just depends on what you got going on. Like, if you get Michael Thomas back,
did you see his tweet? He goes, oh, praise the Lord. I'm like, oh, Jesus, the guy that played like 3 fucking plays.
And that division is a shit show. Derek Carr is the best quarterback in that division.
Yeah.
AFC
or NFC South, right?
Yeah. He's the best quarterback in that division.
You got Atlanta, Tampa Bay, New Orleans. What's the other team? Give me the other team.
Carolina.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's the only team with a quarterback now.
They're going to win the goddamn division.
It's the only team with a quarterback.
Yeah. He's going to the playoffs.
Atlanta's rolling with what? Desmond Ritter. They just cut Mariota.
Yeah. That's all.
You don't know what's going on with Carolina. I don't know.
Lamar go to Carolina right now, man. I'll tell you what, they'll pay some money to have him come out there. Just go wild.
If you're Lamar, you go to somewhere like I could see. You know where Lamar would actually be really good? Miami. I would like to see him in Miami. He's got a couple really good receivers out there.
Really good.
Yeah.
Top notch.
You got a nice run game out there. You got a good defense out there.
Solid defense.
Yeah.
You imagine him down.
You got two out there winning games. Imagine what to do with Lamar, because Lamar is definitely a better quarterback than Tua.
What we got here?
I just never been able to get behind Carr as a player. May have the best personality for the position, though. Lamar would be good playing running back somewhere.
Jesus.
Hey, he's not a running back.
He's not a running back.
He's a quarterback.
Yep.
He's good running out of quarterback positions, plays.
Yeah.
You're lining him up in the backfield as a running back. No.
He's a good quarterback.
Yeah.
He's a good quarterback.
He is. His completion percentage has got, actually, I think he's one of those guys where it's gotten better every year. No, he is not better QB than Tua. What?
It's a fucking cat, man. I think he's on the catnip.
Here's the thing. His problem with Lamar is he can't stay healthy.
Yeah.
Tua doesn't know what day of the week it is.
No,
Still.
I feel bad for Tua. I really do. Like, there's no one I feel worse for than Tua. This year, seeing him get rocked and just drop to the ground. Some of the hits weren't even that hard. It's just his head hitting the ground, you know?
Just
fluke
he
things.
had that one, and that one was enough. But no, Lamar Jackson is
Terrible.
by far a better quarterback than Tua.
Jesus.
That is...
and you're going to tell me that the receivers don't matter, and then Tua's out there throwing a Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. Get out of here. Mike Gesicki at tight end. Got a top
Tua
five
was
defense.
in the MVP conversation before concussions. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't.
You guys are nuts. You're nuts.
Nobody was talking Tua for MVP. Nobody.
No.
Now, maybe out there in the cat world.
Yeah, maybe they're like, hell, that dolphin ass. No one.
Nobody.
It's
literally you've said a lot of dumb things on here, but that's by far like the dumbest. Like, old school. I'd have to see Lamar outside the system he was in. Not many teams run that system. Yeah.
All right. So
I quickly forget what.
Tua week 1, 14 points, and then he went 40 at Baltimore, 11, 3, 0, 0, 0, 15, 29. Yeah, I mean, he only lasted 3. He got knocked out in the Cincinnati game. In the 3 weeks before that, he scored 40 points once. The other one were 186 yards and 1 touchdown. 270 yards for 1 touchdown against New England. So, no, he wasn't.
In those circles, was he an MVP candidate?
No, he wasn't. He had a rough year. He got rocked game 4, and he was never the same. He was rocked game 4. Never. This
is absurd.
Yeah.
I don't even understand what is going on right now.
Lamar put up, 3 touchdowns, 4 touchdowns, and in week 4 is when he got hurt, I think, against Buffalo. Something happened or whatever. 15. So, yeah, he got like 1, nothing. So it's when he got hurt and kind of came back and then hurt. Like, out of the gate, Lamar had a better chance of MVP.
Tua was a guy that 2 years ago, the Dolphins were winning games in spite of him.
Yeah.
Where he's throwing pick sixes like every other play, but that defense is out there scoring. The defense was what was carrying that team.
Yeah.
Tua, no.
What is his deal with what did Lamar Hunt or not Lamar Hunt?
Lamar Jackson.
What did Lamar Jackson do to this cat?
Show us on the doll where he touched you.
Or his mother or something like that. Like, Amara must have came to town and just railroaded that cat ass.
Now Cletus has got a half brother.
Yeah. It's slightly faster than him.
Better, more athletic, better tan.
Yeah. Looks better.
Just natural athlete.
Yeah.
So fast.
So damn fast. This beer is delicious. Local Crush by 512 Brewing out of Austin, Texas. Make sure you grab some. This has been just super crushable. It's low ABV. It's about 5%er. It really is. Is it 5%?
4.8.
4.8. Okay. So sub 5 makes it even better. It's a summer beer all the way.
Oh, yeah.
Are you guys getting a cut from Lamar? It's unreal. There's no way this guy is for real.
I don't even understand.
Like, if we tell you this,
I don't understand the words that are coming out of your mouth.
If we tell you the stats, and I tell you he threw 1 touchdown here, 1 touchdown there, he's not MVP. Hell, Mac Jones was throwing more touchdowns at this point. Was he an MVP talk? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what the hell's going on. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills here. This cat has got me crazy. Like, oh yeah, he was MVP. And like, no, I think you're thinking of last like 2 years ago or something.
No, it wasn't. We talking about that college that one game he played in college where he came in the second half and came back to win the game, but he didn't do anything the next year.
Man, I don't know what's going on.
Hey,
I don't know what's
2-1 won a national championship when Jalen Hurts took him there.
Yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait and see how the season goes. Yeah, no, I mean, I think Lamar's going to be. I think seriously, like Tua, his career it might be over.
Done.
It might be over.
It really could.
It's for safety concerns, and I think for his health and things like that. You know, he got rocked so hard.
I look forward to hearing him on a college football broadcast.
I wouldn't mind it. I feel bad for the guy, right? He got in the league, he got hit, and it was a nasty pop off the turf. And then
he came back in when he shouldn't have, and just
that's not his fault.
It's unfortunate. It really is. It really is.
That's the training staff fault. That's the coach's fault. That's the NFL's fault. For him getting back in that game. That's not on him. Yeah, it's one of those things where like, hey, get out there, we need you type thing, and they send him back out there. It's like, no.
Well, and he also looks over and goes, I'm good, right?
They all say that,
but they do. But he also knows, like, as a quarterback who's taking someone else's place, that if you don't get back out there, you might never see the field again. I mean, right? If the guy who comes in and plays good, I'm not a big Tua fan. Really?
You seem like a massive Tua.
It sounds like you're on his payroll.
Yeah.
He was winning games for that team. There's no debating they were winning with him this season. Yeah, and you know what? And the Baltimore Ravens won a Super Bowl with Trent Dilfer.
I think he thinks his name's Tuna, not Tua.
Oh, so he's like, I like tuna.
Yeah, and he doesn't proofread, and the cat's kind of stupid. I guess
fancy stats are what matters. No, it's not the
fancy stats. It's the same shit that like when we
were winning because of the defense.
Yeah, the defense, man. The defense scored more points.
You win in spite of him.
We getting paid. We got Lamar. We got paid by Lamar.
Have the Ravens won the playoffs with Lamar? They have.
They won.
They've won a game or two.
Yeah. I think more than Dak.
How many playoff games have the Dolphins won with Tua?
I think it's 0.
0. Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Tua hasn't taken them to the playoffs yet, right? They haven't been in the playoffs.
I feel bad for Tua. I still do. I just feel bad for him.
Right, because he was led to believe he was a good quarterback, and he's not.
God, you shut up. He was led to believe. He was under the impression. You're such a jerk.
How am I a jerk?
You're a jerk. Wait, did Lamar sit out? The coach didn't seem like to know why he wasn't playing. He was hurt. Yeah. He's like, my arm, it's broken. I give it to old Rodney Dangerfield from Caddyshack. Yeah. I don't give a shit. You're not gonna give me my money. You're not gonna pay me.
He's playing for a franchise that doesn't want to pay him.
Yeah.
Like, no, just get out there. Just go.
I would have just, you know what? If like they were like, hey, you got to be out there and you got to play the plays. Okay, no problem. I either hand the ball off every single time or it's just freaking go routes. I'm just gonna lob the ball up in the air.
It's the Brock Purdy show.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lob the ball up.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna sit back there and get hit.
Lamar hasn't been paid big yet, right?
Coach said he was clear to
Tell
play.
us about Jared Goff, how great he is. Jared Goff had a phenomenal season this year.
Jared Goff sucks too. Like, I don't like Jared Goff.
Jared Goff, who's taking the team to the Super Bowl. He's getting ready to win the Super Bowl with the Lions this next year.
Hold on. Do you mean the game when they scored 3 points? Are you talking about the game they scored 3 points? Is it a 3-point game? Was it the Rams? Is that what you're talking about? Like, I'm serious. Hey, it's the Rams, right?
I don't know how many points they scored. He got them there.
Okay.
Took him there.
Cooper. I almost said Cooper Rush.
Cooper Rush has not made it. Cooper Kupp?
Cooper Kupp. He's a hell of a player.
Yeah, he is.
Hell of a ball player.
Yeah, someone's got to give him the ball.
You got to give him the ball. Matt Stafford gave him the ball.
Yeah. They won the Super Bowl. Yeah. Just Jared Goff he's good enough to win the Super Bowl. I'm telling you right now.
Will he? So he'll win a Super Bowl before he's done.
Yeah, he's going to win one next year.
Is it just because he's on the Detroit Lions? If he was on like St. Louis Marauders or something like that,
I said this.
Then you would be like, no, he sucks.
Here's the thing. I said this when the trade happened. Yeah. Jared Goff was at his best when he was on a team with a good offensive line and a running game, which you can argue that with a lot of quarterbacks, right?
Sure.
But when he had that, he took his team to the Super Bowl. And then after that, there was a couple things that factored into him not having as great years. The running game dropped off the face of the map. Todd Gurley, his knee was done. and they didn't have anybody after. So you had no run game.
He just left. He's done.
So you didn't have to worry about the run.
Yeah.
And the offensive line took a dive. And then the next thing is what's their coach out there? Not Sean Payton, but
shit. Love it. Never mind Todd Gurley.
Who's the coach out there?
Sean McVay?
Yeah, McVay. He had it.
He's so biased.
He wasn't a big fan of Jared Goff because he heard Jared Goff making comments about his fiance and how hot she was.
Nice.
He was like, "No, dude, I'd hit that." And I mean,
well, that's offensive.
Well, have you seen her?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, like, oh Jesus, like he's never heard that before in his life.
Right.
Maybe he was afraid Jared Goff was going to swoop in and
I mean, maybe
make her a side piece because he's married, right? Married with kids and shit like that.
Who's that? Jared Goff?
Jared Goff.
I think so.
Yeah. So
I think now, but not then.
Oh, okay.
Asking for a friend. Wasn't Gurley leading that team to the Super Bowl? He did. He was done before he didn't play in the playoffs. Gurley didn't because he had arthritis in his knee.
Mm-hmm.
Like through the playoff run, he was not there playing. I think he missed the last few games of that season because of knee injury. And it was like, oh, we're saving him. In
the Super Bowl, Gurley had 10 carries for 35 rushing yards in the 13-3 loss to the Patriots.
Yeah.
13-3. What a just jackass.
But you ran up against that Patriots team.
Yep. Oh, man. 10 carries for 35 yards. Ugh. Barf.
But yeah, no, Gurley wasn't.
He was great before, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he just got, man.
Arthritis in the knee got him.
Ain't nothing you can do about it.
Yep. You're also a Detroit homer, so you're biased. I am, but still.
You're so biased. Like you're you were so. I mean, it's over the top at this point.
Okay.
Like you just
coming from the same guy who was like, the Rams fucking suck. We're going to beat them by 30.
Yeah. Yeah, we should have.
That didn't happen.
I mean,
speaking of Bengals,
questionable
what's
calls.
going on in Bengal land?
Well, apparently, we got a lot of weapons, and we like to have a little bit of fun. And we don't
because we got two players in trouble.
We don't want notice. We don't
possibly
want people out front,
right?
Yeah.
So you got the whole Joe Mixon thing. He's got some kids in his yard having a Nerf gun fight, and he's like, "Oh, you got guns? That's cute. I got a real gun. I'm gonna start firing it off while you're having a Nerf gun fight."
Didn't he shoot one of them in the leg?
I don't think he shot anybody.
Someone got in the leg. Someone got
really?
in the leg. Yeah, like a 12-year-old or some shit. Yeah, he shot it. Was 12-year-old caught one in the leg. I guess he was giving it the old Joe Pesci from what's the name of that? Stoop My Cousin Vinny. He comes out front, and just fucking fires the gun a little bit. I think he was doing that, and he caught one of the kids in the leg.
Like,
kid. Yeah, he got shot by Joe Mixon. I mean, you could say that the rest of your life,
right? So you got that going for you,
well,
which is nice.
When you go to a job saying like 15 years, you're sitting at a job, and they like, give me 2 lies and a truth, and we got to figure out which one's real. And he's like, oh,
I was shot by Joe Mixon in the leg as a kid.
Shot in the leg by Joe Mixon. Or I have a sports car, or I've been skydiving,
or I have herpes.
And they're like, well, the Joe Mixon one, obviously.
Oh, no, sorry, joke's on you. I have herpes.
He's like, yeah, no, I got jokes on you. I got herpes. And so I got shot in the damn leg.
And then you
the
got
other asshole,
Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
Apparently, he hasn't been treating his lady so well. His baby mama.
Yeah.
And she's got everything out there. She's like, oh, you want to? Apparently, things aren't going so great. So she's like, yeah. You wanna do this? Well, I got stuff on you.
Oh God, these women will sink you, boys. Don't ever think they won't.
Yeah, but also I think also the moral of the story is just don't be a dick, right?
Yeah, I don't know what happened though. I don't know all the story. I know the other one about Joe Mixon shooting that kid in the leg allegedly.
Right. First off, don't take a real gun to a Nerf gun fight, okay?
I mean, you're gonna win, but no one really cares.
It's just, are you gonna win? I mean, But then the whole Jamar Chase thing, like, 2018 season, right? 12-4, Gurley went for 1,800 yards and 21 TDs. Oh, my gosh. But he got hurt towards the end of the year, and it's just, okay. That's fine.
What is it?
Revisionist history we got going on right now.
It's saying that she threatens. Let's see. Amber Nicole recently posted a message via Instagram. Why does everybody do anything on Instagram?
Why not?
Threatening to end the wideout's career.
Yeah.
He has some skeletons. I mean, I'm sure he does. I mean, who doesn't have something? These
you
guys
got a skeleton outside your closet.
Yeah, I keep him right there.
You're like, I'm not putting him in the closet. I'm keeping him out.
So I don't know what. So what's the problem?
I hate looking up facts. Oh, Cletus.
So what is it like? So domestic thing or whatever?
Yeah, and just like
I can't read through all the like.
He's also like there's things out there like when she was pregnant with his kid, and he's like, man, you don't do anything. I don't understand why you just can't get up and do anything. You're just lazy and you do nothing.
Okay.
Well, she's also pregnant with his kid.
I mean, how many months pregnant?
I don't know, but maybe she had a rough pregnancy, right?
Is that them sleeping? It looked like they're in like a hotel bedroom.
I mean, maybe.
Christ, there's no way that's his house. Oh God.
Yeah.
Dude, if you don't think they'll screenshot your shit, they'll screenshot your shit.
That's why I do all my abuse is done verbally.
Yeah.
I don't do anything in text message, email, DMs, any of that. It's all verbally.
Catch on the thing. Yeah, so I don't know. I this is a lot to fucking read. But yeah, hopefully, it's like, oh my God. What else is new?
I recall the Cowboys game when their backs went for some kind of playoff record. Against the Cowboys? In the playoffs? The Cowboys in the playoffs in the last 30 years.
Did they win the game this year? No, they lost, right?
Yeah. They won one.
They won one, right?
Yeah.
To get to play to the Eagles?
They beat Tampa Bay.
Oh, that's right. I remember that. Yeah. They're like, we're awesome.
They beat an below 500 Tampa Bay team in the playoffs.
500, and you can tell Tom didn't give a shit. He's just whatever.
He just goes out there and he drops back and he just throws the ball on the ground every time.
You don't give a shit.
Oh, we just forced Tom Brady into retirement. No, I think that was his ex-wife.
Yeah. He probably should have done it a year earlier.
Who divorced him because he came back and now he sees his kids on the weekends and stuff.
Oh God.
He had a post the other day. He was like, "Oh, everyone out there who thinks I won't be making a comeback. Apparently, they never bought their daughter a kitten, and it's him cuddling up with a kitten. Like,
Jesus,
that's what his life. But plus, he's going to make more money. He's already going to make more money being a color guy.
Whoa, what the hell's that mean?
What? Well, you have a play-by-play, and you have a color guy that calls the games.
Oh, like on the TV?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I didn't know
he's already signed a contract with Fox.
Massive contract.
That's going to pay him more than he made playing football.
Yeah. And you don't have to get hit. Don't have to work out.
No.
Make a couple calls. Oh, look at this. They're playing the prevent defense. Oh, shit, Tom. Thanks. Oh, must be playing against the Cowboys in the second half. You want to know how Dak throws for 500 yards against prevent defense? What are you gonna do? It's also a year the refs jump. Oh God, the Saints and the horrendous miss PI. Oh, was that the one where the guy just T-boned the shit out of the guy? That was great.
He's like, I got it. Boom. He's down on the ground, and then the ball comes by.
He turns around to like, all right, well, I did it. Like, no flag. He was like, what the? That dude was crazy. And then I remember I was at like Hooters or whatever for the. We were just out there having some beers or whatever, and the Minnesota Miracle happened, and there's not the Saints fans in that place too. They were like,
Case Keenum out there doing the Angels in the outfield,
dude. And when
he leveled him. He leveled him.
That like lowered his arm to hit him or something like that.
Yeah,
and he totally whiffed. And so Diggs catches the ball, turns upfield, and just takes off and go. I got up on my stool. I was like, go. So what happened, I was so excited. I was like,
because if it's a botch play, it was definitely Marcus Lattimore. Because that's all that guy's done.
It's like, you stupid Saints fans. Shit. Oh God. Football, man. It'll just cut you. It's a mother.
It's so great.
It's like what's his name from the Hangover, the guy that did the wedding for Stu and whatever. I can't remember his name. They shot whatever the hell his name is. Where the hell's Lizzie when I need her? He goes, you know what? You got a love for me. He goes, I love his a motherfucker.
Love is a motherfucker.
I was like, football, it's a motherfucker.
Oh man.
But yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. So enough contracts and everything else. It's absolute insanity.
Yeah. Tony Pollard get franchise tagged, which Tony Pollard did everything last year, right? He led the team in rushing.
Yeah. It's time to let Zeke go.
He had his first 1,000-yard rushing season. He was a Pro Bowl player. He got a broken leg. He had it all last year.
You think
there's anything he didn't get?
You think the Cowboys are going to pony up there to keep him? Or they learned a lesson with Zeke.
I think you have to.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you've got a player that you franchise tagged who might not be ready by the time the season starts.
Yeah. The Rams, that Ram playoff run was hot garbage. Thank the Saints and Cowboys for allowing 3-point Super Bowl performance. Yeah, no, it was terrible. Like when the Rams actually got to the Super Bowl, it was like, you're here. You're not doing anything. Everybody knew they weren't going to do anything. But, shit, the Patriots put up 13 points. You know what I mean? So it was seriously one of the most boring ass games ever. Like, I remember just sitting there just drinking. I think the Knob was at the house that night. Was that the when Julian Edelman won the damn MVP?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So Knob was over here. We were having Brussels sprouts and whatever the hell he brought. I'm like, you were the worst person on earth.
He brought Brussels sprouts?
Because they're in the trunk. I go, you put them in the trunk? He goes, yeah, And I was like, Jesus Christ.
What the brings Brussels sprouts to a Super Bowl party?
Yeah, Brussels sprouts. Good dude. Worried about my cholesterol.
That's not my problem. It's your problem. Did you hear about CJ Stroud?
God, that guy's an idiot.
Well, like
his PR guys on like just.
Oh well, but here's the thing. So like they're talking like, hey, you might get drafted by the Bears. The Bears are talking about drafting you, and he's like, I don't want to play for the Bears. That Justin Fields, my brother.
Yeah.
He's not his real brother, but but he's like, that's my brother. That's his team.
Yeah. Don't
draft me. I don't want to play quarterback for you. That's his team.
Yeah.
He's a hell of a player, and it's his team. So they're like, oh well.
Did you hear who he looks up to?
Who?
He looks up to Deshaun Watson and Michael Vick.
Really?
I'm not shitting you.
Okay.
Someone in the comments was like, "Oh yeah," but he also heard that Juice is his favorite running back.
That's okay. You had Horny post the fake quote from Deshaun Watson in there about who was it about?
Pollard is a hybrid back, so the franchise isn't a terrible play. No need for long term for him coming off a broken leg. All right.
Yeah, but you might not play the full season, so you're going to pay him all this money, and he's not even going to play the full season. Maybe not. We'll see. But I think they'll end up signing him to a contract.
Have to.
Yeah.
Zeke's done, so I mean, you have to.
Why? No, Zeke's still under contract.
No, I mean, eventually,
Eventually,
a year or two.
Yeah, but but you're going to pay him an S-ton this year.
Yeah,
you're still paying him a lot. They've got to cut him, right?
Yeah.
And most of the time, we've paid more for less. You have.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You definitely have. But yeah, no, there was that. I can't remember who it is that's out there.
You're doing great.
You know what? I'll just pull it up. I'm just going to pull it up.
Podcaster of the year over here.
Oh, thank you.
I'm telling you. Like, we're just doing the great work.
Deshaun Watson on Jackson Mahomes.
Oh my God.
And his quote, the quote was, disgusting behavior shouldn't be tolerated. You can't have sexual predators associated with our league like this. Yeah, that's obviously a fake quote.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson isn't saying anything about that.
Yeah, Jackson Mahomes got, I think it was on some security camera, him kissing some chick.
Forcibly. Multiple times while she's like, no.
I didn't hear the audio. I just saw it, and she wasn't moving her arms or anything like that, so I have no idea.
But
no one wants to be kissed by Jackson Mahomes, I think, right?
Right.
Like, yeah, he's just a weirdo.
Someone asked me, he's like, what does Jackson Mahomes do?
Nothing.
Live off his brother.
Yeah, he does. He goes to his brother's football games for free and does stupid dances. Yeah, he's a fucking moron.
The tiki talk.
Yeah, he's a goddamn idiot.
And is there anybody more beaten down by like his family? Like, and just his brother.
I feel bad for Mr. Patrick Mahomes because of the fact that he's got a terrible wife and a terrible fucking.
I was talking to. I've got
They're so annoying.
Got a buddy I was talking to the other day who's a Chiefs fan,
saint.
And I was talking to him about that. I was like, dude, it's just you feel bad for him because of Jackson and then his wife. He's like, what? He's like, what about his wife? I was like, have you not seen the video of him at the Texas Tech game with his wife? He goes,
I saw that shit live.
He goes,
I think it was in Vegas when I was watching it. It was on the big screen.
No. What's up with that? I go, just look it up, buddy.
He's a bath bomb guy. Jazz bath. Ready for his jazz bath.
Bath bombs.
Yeah.
And it's the combo.
Yeah.
And he's just dropping bath bomb after bath bomb after bath bomb in there.
Dude, when I saw that game, I was sitting there watching like, oh my God. She's like, you making that face and shit. I'm like, what a fuck. I was like, how drunk are you?
And he looks at her and says something, and she's just like this the rest of the game.
Yeah, straighten the fuck up or go sit in the car. or go catch a car home.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But then after that, he put 2 babies in her. So
it's his own fault now. God. Yeah, she looks like a massive whip, and he's a massive, and his brother's a massive whip too. There's no one beating down more than he is. He's just beating. There's
a reason why he works so hard on football, and he's always practicing with his teammates and spending as much time as he can with them, because the alternative is being at home.
Yeah, you don't want that.
And
we're making was he on Subway commercials? I don't know if it was in Subway or not.
He does the State Farm
commercial. There you go. That's what he does most of his time.
Yeah.
Let's hit MLB and then we'll get out of here and then we'll come back for the 9 o'clock.
She makes a good sandwich? Probably not.
She don't look like she don't do shit right.
I'll tell you what, she probably does something right, but it's between the sheets.
I doubt it. I think
there's a reason why she's still there.
I think he's just stuck with her now at this point. He's just a nice guy.
Well, now he is, but back then at the Texas Tech game, he didn't have any babies in her yet.
Yeah.
So
been in for 10 to 50 minutes lurking, listening while driving. Appreciate that, B from Mo. Appreciate it.
Do we want to save the MLB stuff for next show? We're already at 8:30.
We can. You want to get out of here?
Yeah, let's get out of there. Let's get out of here. We'll come back. We'll talk a little bit. I want to talk a little bit about John Morant.
Okay.
And what that
guy
is doing, right?
What the hell is everybody losing their minds?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea what the heck is going on. But we'll be back here in a little bit. We'll maybe celebrate National Registered Dietitian Nutritionist Day a little bit more. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see what's going on. But thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. As always, I'm Alan.
I'm Rapper Dave.
We'll see you guys in about 30 minutes. Deuces.